Hello and welcome everybody, my name is Gio from Switchrpg.com. Today, we have Bravely Default 2 now. This is a game that a lot of people are waiting for, including myself. I have played the original Bravely Default. I did not play End Layer, so I'm not exactly sure what the tie-ins. I've tried to remain as spoiler-free as possible. I haven't even really kept up with a lot of the reviews, anything like that. Anyway, I did start a game. I was maybe 10 minutes in. I didn't even get to a battle at this point. And then I figured, you know what? Why don't I record a few episodes here? I don't intend on recording a full complete series on this. It would just be way too long. I'm sure this is a 40 to 50 hour game. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear my voice running through this game, and I'm sure you guys will want to experience it for yourself. So in saying that, let's just start a new game here.
I am that which whispers, which carries, which connects. This thread of life, adrift, untethered. It must be woven back into the fabric of the world. Remember. Remember who you are.
Alright, looks like we have a few difficulties here. Enemy turns come around more slowly and battles are easier. Recommended for those who wish to concentrate on enjoying the story. The standard difficulty level recommended for everyone except the real gluttons for punishment. And then we have hard difficulty. Enemy turns come around more quickly and battles are more difficult. Recommended for those who just can't help themselves. Alright, and it looks like we can change these at any time. We'll just go with normal. I do understand that even with the demo, the game is fairly difficult.
Return to the land, to your destiny. Cry out. Call out your name.
Alright, I'm not going to change this. I'm going to keep it Seth. Typically I go with, you know, Pilgrim, or I'll change it to Switchrpg. I'm just going to leave it alone. Besides, I had to make a quick decision. Looks like he's underwater. You gonna pick them up? I love how the water just continues to runneth over them, and they just kind of stare at them.
Where am I?
Is this what the crystal wished to show us?
Huh?
Without a doubt, my lady. Where the light led, there he lay.
Are those voices? But whose?
'Twould seem he is a young man of the sea.
This is all a little unexpected, I must say. But I trust you, Sir Sloane, and I trust the light of the crystal.
He may not seem much, my lady, but appearances can be deceiving. In any case, he is in need of urgent treatment. Let us return to town with all haste.
Apparently they
We
think
will
I'm...
talk more of what this means at a later juncture.
Apparently they think I'm some
Can't believe
sort
I
of
survived.
prophecy fulfilled here. What are they talking about? I'm up.
Huh? Where am I?
You are in Halcyonia, in an inn. Don't be alarmed, you are quite safe. Now that you appear to be capable of speaking, perhaps you could tell me a little about yourself.
Me? Sure, I mean, I'm just a regular sailor, I guess. My ship got hit by this huge wave, and I was swept overboard. I don't remember anything after that. Guess I must have drifted here on the tide.
I see. Then perhaps it was the crystal's will after all.
Huh? What do you mean?
Ah, our young seafarer has awoken at last. Verily, thy plight hath troubled us greatly, friend. We had feared the very worst.
This is Sir Sloane, the royal man-at-arms.
The what?
Come, my lady, we must make haste. It will not do to keep King Vernon waiting.
Indeed not. We will leave right away.
Wait, you're going to meet a king? Who exactly are you?
Gloria of Musa, at your service.
That took a while to
Princess
get out.
Gloria of Musa, if you prefer my proper title. Although, since my kingdom was destroyed, I've been unsure whether I'm worthy of it any longer.
You're a princess.
I shall explain everything in due course. For now, you would do well to rest a while longer.
Sure. Okay.
All right, moving the story forward. All right, it's time to get your adventure underway. Any key locations you need to visit in order to move the story forward will be indicated by this icon here. Why not start by seeing where it leads you? If you ever get confused about what you're supposed to be doing, you can always press and hold R to check your current objectives. Okay. Looks like I got some treasures here. Ah, they already... Phoenix down. They already think I'm going to die. All right, so I got to talk to the innkeeper. Let's see if we can look at any options here. Push the plus does nothing. Push the minus does nothing. X, Y. All right, none of the buttons seem to do anything. Let's talk to this innkeeper.
Feeling better now, are you?
Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here.
Don't mention it. It's only right to help people out when they're in need.
Well, thanks all the same. So this place is called Halcyonia, right? Can't say I've ever heard of it. Where exactly are we?
Ah, I didn't think you were from around here. All right, let me show you on a map. Here we are.
What the?
Okay.
This map doesn't make any sense. Where the heck am I?
I heard you met with something of a calamity.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. My ship was hit by a giant wave. Must have been a freak storm or something.
Oh dear. Yes, we've been hearing a lot about enormous waves and the like lately. We're all right here in the city, but I heard they wreaked havoc down on the coast.
That doesn't sound good. Maybe I should go check it out. See if I can figure out what happened to me.
Well, the seaside's not far south of here. Follow the road out of town, and you'll be there in a jiffy. Tell you what, why don't you take the map with you in case you get lost?
Ah, we got a
Really?
map.
Thanks.
Maybe now some buttons will work. The main menu is now accessible. There we go. Use X to open it. All right, let's take a look at X. There we go. We have some screen. Any of the settings different? All right, so let's take a look. Some language settings. You got English, Japanese, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Chinese, Korean. All right, so obviously we're gonna stick with English, but looks like we have some voice changes here. English and Japanese. I don't intend on changing any of the camera controls. Who reverses these anyway? Those people need to be talked to. Autosave on, default move speed. We're going to change that to run potentially. Let's keep those on. Auto advanced dialogue, going to keep that on. Text. We'll go fast for now. Job specific outfits, we'll keep those on. Quick default. Don't know what that means. Control mode, no. Depth, blur, we'll keep that on. Difficulty. All right, so those seem to be the changes. We'll apply what we've changed. Controls. Here we are. Party chat, swing sword. All right. Pretty self-explanatory stuff. Nothing really crazy. I am playing on a Pro Controller. They never show that. All right. So let's get a move on. It looks like some of this stuff is blocked. We have any magic? No magic abilities quite yet. Attributes. There we are. Looks very familiar if you've played the demo. I mean, I have to really kind of compare them side by side, but they look very similar. Lore. All right, we got some things here. I'm not going to go into these right now. Options, we already did that. Okay, let's get on. And actually, this is where in my previous save file, this is where I left off. I didn't even leave this in. So this is all very new to me. And possibly you. I love the kind of the watercolor, 3D watercolor aesthetic that it's got going on. I think it's kind of cool. Making your way around town, you'll find various helpful establishments in villages, towns, and cities you visit on your adventures. You got shops to sell equipment, items, and other vital supplies. Inns rest here to recover HP and MP. If you're struggling to find a particular establishment, press R to get a zoomed out view of your current town. If you need to get somewhere quickly, you can push and hold the R to break into a run. And if you're the sort of person who's always in a hurry, like I said, this is kind of... Did I change it? I don't even recall if I've changed it to a run all the time. I didn't. Alright, so let's see where we gotta go. It looks like we gotta go down, but if you're at all familiar with my playthroughs and whatnot, I tend to not go the directed path. Alright, you can't let me travel through there. I understand. I think I'll probably change it to always run. Not right now, but... Oh, hello. We probably don't have any money. Oh, wow. We actually have a decent amount of money. I'm quite surprised. Wait, actually, where are we supposed to go? Alright, we're supposed to go down. I ain't going down. Hello. Muso is only a small kingdom, but it had so much history. I don't understand... What could have just destroyed it like that? I mean, there are loads of rumors, monsters, civil war, you name it. No one really knows the truth, though. You know the truth, old man. We all know you know it. Alright, let's go up. Oh, can we go in here? Get out of the way. We can. Nothing. I'm really kind of just looking for, like, treasures and whatnot. I know in the demo, they had, like, a bunch of stuff. Just kind of littered throughout. And it doesn't look like I'll be able to go up that way. Alright, so it looks like we have to leave. Oh, maybe we can go in there. Oh, hello! What do you got to say? Sounds like taxes are going up again. It's been the same old story ever since Horton came to power. It's the last thing the people down on the coast need. What with those huge storms and everything they've been dealing with? Okay. Alright, let's just get the heck out of here.
Princess Gloria, thank you for joining us. I think you may have some inkling of why I have summoned you here. It concerns the future of the Musen royal line. It has been 3 years now since you came here to our kingdom, and while I can only imagine your pain at having lost your realm under such tragic circumstances, there comes a time when one must turn from the past and begin to look forward. I wonder if you might consider making your stay here a more long-term arrangement. Prime Minister Horton has convinced me that in finding you a suitable match, we might sooner bring about the restoration of your kingdom.
Has he indeed?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Yes, with King Vernon's permission, I have instructed my heralds to canvass potential suitors for you, Princess Gloria. Musa's unfortunate end need not mean the end of its illustrious line, after all.
I see. And have you any thoughts on the matter, Sir Sloane?
The honorable gentleman's line of reasoning is not without merit. Such an arrangement would indeed benefit Musa in the long term.
Ah, wise words, Sir Sloane. Your reputation as both a warrior and a thinker is well deserved, I see.
Yet I would not dream to speak for Her Highness, of course. 'Tis she and she alone who must decide.
King Vernon, your concern for my well-being is, as ever, far more than I deserve. Alas, I have a sacred duty to perform before I can even begin to consider such worldly affairs. This being so, I am afraid I have no choice but to respectfully decline your suggestion.
What? How dare you treat King Vernon's kind offices with such disdain? Why, a match has been all but agreed already. Do you wish His Majesty to look a fool?
That will be quite enough, Horton. We have no right to expect anything of Princess Gloria beyond her kindness in hearing us out. We are friends and allies of long standing, and her wishes will be respected. If it is not impolite to ask, Your Highness, what is this sacred duty of which you speak?
The time has come for me to recover my kingdom's greatest treasures, the 4 crystals. Fortunately, thanks to Sir Sloane, the wind crystal is safely in my possession already, but the whereabouts of the others remain unknown. And that does not bode well. Fire, water, wind, earth, nature's masters. The crystal's power exceeds the hand of man, and if unleashed, would bring down death, disaster, calamity and blight upon the land. I learned those lines as soon as I could talk, and if I understand them correctly, the troubled seas may be merely the first among many calamities to come. It is my duty, no, my destiny, as Princess of Musa, to do all that I can to prevent further misfortune befalling our world. And I shall fulfill it.
Very well. I understand completely. Princess Gloria, you must go. You must fulfill your destiny.
Thank you, King Vernon. Your understanding in the matter is much appreciated.
All right. Find 4 crystals. One's already in our possession. Already 25% done in the game. Not bad. Beyond city limits, when you're out and about in the field, it's a good idea to take a look around and get the lay of land as you travel. If you're using a standard 2-handed controls, right stick will move the camera, pressing R will shrink, blah, blah, blah. For a detailed overview, yes. When you're out in the field or exploring the dungeon, you can press Y to swing your sword. Try using it to cut some grass or give your monster a nasty surprise. You never know what might happen. Okay, I will do that. Saving. I mean, at this point, if you're watching Switchrpg, and I don't know, maybe you've never played an RPG, or maybe you have. If you don't know how to save, I mean, come on. What are we doing here? Let's cut some grass. Now, I don't remember in the demo if things... Never mind. I was going to say, if things popped out of the grass. But there we go. Oh boy. Who was left that laying around? They're probably going to want to come back for that. What the... That's a lot of monies. Holy cow. This might be... I know this has a job system. This has to be a job system. Like, kind of just a landscaper. And all you do is basically just cut grass and like find treasures and stuff. Might be a lucrative career in that. There's no real damage other than some monsters, but over here, it seems like they just leave just money and weaponry around. So All right, obviously there's a chest there. We will get that chest. And it's nighttime. Here at Bravely Default Landscape and Services, we work around the clock. All right, actually, I do want to see, how do I get there? No, I don't want that. There we go. Equipment. We got weaponry already. Dagger. I don't want no dagger. We don't have a job yet, so. There we go. It doesn't say if it. Hey, I was gonna say where are the stats? The stats. Oh, that's gonna overload me. That's gonna overload me. All right. I mean, this does a lot more damage actually. We'll do that. Needed cap. That's cool. All right. What's in here? All right. They're plumping this up for something. I know it. Oh, you can run outside of here, man. If I just continue to find stuff out here, I could do this like all freaking day, right? And apparently all night. But all right, where are we supposed to go? Open you up. We're supposed to go that way. I ain't going that way. We got grass to cut. See, all night. All right, we'll go this way. Is this the princess? Nope, whoa. Definitely not the princess.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I heard it was bad, but this is something else.
Oh, you should have seen the size of the waves. I smashed absolutely everything to
What the?
A monster! Quickly! Get out of here!
Yeah, all of us. We're obviously not prepared with that. To fight that monster.
Okay, let's do this. Okay then.
Alright. I'm gonna go over the explanations on Brave and Default. I mean, might as well, right? The two commands from the key components of the Bravely series, unique battle system, Brave and Default. The Default to accumulate, build up power, and Brave to unleash it. Brave. The Brave command is a potent offensive technique that enables a character to spend BP in order to increase the number of actions they can perform that turn. You can use it to string together chains of up to 4 moves using an item, then attacking 3 times, for example. You can do a variety, any combination of things. It's even possible to borrow BP against future turns, enabling you to pile on the pressure when the time is right. This kind of helps with kind of mundane battles. Obviously, we're not strong enough to take on these guys now, so this won't be a mundane battle, but kind of like those easier battles, you can just use a bunch of Brave and just kind of whack your enemy away really quick. Anyway, the default command is a powerful defensive maneuver that enables a character to hunker down and bank their action for the next turn in form of a Brave point. The safest way to progress through a battle is often to begin by building up BP through the use of the default command. Try it out for yourself. Alright, it's time to try out the Brave command for yourself. You don't currently have any BP banked, but you can borrow against the BP for future turns to perform up to 3 extra actions. It's worth mentioning, however, that this may not always be the best idea. But never mind that for now. Try using Brave command a few times to perform multiple attacks. Alright. Alright. So in order to get rid of, and this was in the demo as well, the subtext there, if you click the left stick, it gets it away. It can kind of be annoying and in the way sometimes. So I like to just get rid of it. Alright, so we wanted to use the Brave command. You can usually use the R or using the R here. Yeah. I'm just going to borrow a bunch and then it's going to attack. So we borrowed up to 3 BP. We're just going to go attack the same goblin. What will happen is if he dies, it'll go ahead and attack the other guy. And we're going to increase the battle speed as well. I don't know if I'm going to go... I'll go a little bit faster. There we go. Actually, too fast. I'm going to go double it up for now.
No big deal. It's nothing.
So what will happen is if I overbrave, like it's going to explain to me, I guess I might as well just read it. The key benefit of the brave command is that it lets you perform multiple actions in a single turn, but beware, however, that if you borrow BP against future turns, you'll end up with a deficit that must be worked off before you can act again. Wipe the enemy out in one go or you'll have nothing to worry about. I mean, wipe the enemy out in one go and you'll have nothing to worry about, but it's worth bearing in mind the risk if your gamble does not pay off. Don't forget the default. So it kind of just wants us to accumulate the default. So we'll go ahead and do that, I guess. I don't know what happened there. Oh, we got friends.
Sorry, pal. I didn't see you standing there.
How many times have I told you? Look before you cast. You can't just jump in spells blazing.
And how many times have I told you? I'm a big picture guy. He's alright, isn't he? Don't sweat the details.
Someone has to when you're going around nearly frazzling people.
I think I'm also going to lower the default
you
music. Seems kind of loud.
Yeah, I guess. But who are you exactly?
Just a couple of concerned passersby. This guy's a wandering scholar, and I'm the one he hired to try and keep him out of trouble. The name's Adele.
And Elvis.
Oh, and I'm Elvis.
Anyway, enough chit-chat. We've got a battle to finish. Try not to incinerate anyone, okay, Elvis?
Aye, aye. I'll do my best.
Here I go.
Alright, so now we have Adele here. I don't know what their skills are. I mean, I do see that she has, looks like maybe 2 daggers. So we'll go ahead and attack Goblin B. He's got black magic. Obviously, he does like to sling the fire around. We'll go ahead and do that. Alright, you got 1 down. Not bad.
Still standing.
I'm up, huh?
We'll just go ahead and regular attack for now.
You rang? Come and get it! Crikey! We're actually.
And what would have sped up that battle is if I just kind of, you know, loaded up with the brave points and just kind of, that would have sped that up a lot quicker, but whatever. Either way, we're here. Our first battle done.
And in a scrap, aren't you, laddie? That was some tasty brawling.
It really was. You were definitely more help than a certain so-called scholar I could mention.
Oh, aye, less of that. I pulled my weight fair and square. Isn't that right, pal?
Huh? Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're only saying that because he put you on the spot. It's all right, you know. You can tell us what you really think. Besides, if you're nice to this one, it'll only go to his head.
And what would be so wrong with that, eh? Go on, son. Praise away. I could do with a wee boost to the old self-esteem.
Believe me, that's the last thing he needs.
Anyway, thanks for helping me out back there. Miss.
Hey, less of that. It's just plain Adele, okay?
Aye, we don't stand much in ceremony, us two. What are you doing scrapping with monsters anyway? You don't look like your average warrior, I must say.
Oh, I was just helping out an old lady who was in trouble.
Have a go hero, eh? Very noble. I reckon you and me are going to get along just fine. Which is lucky, because I'm about to take you back to town and treat you to a wee drink.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Am I sure? After a bonding experience like that, I insist on it.
Well, in that case, all right.
That's the spirit.
Ho-ho! Then away to the tavern we go. I've worked up a right old thirst. Oh, but before I forget, have you seen one of these about the place?
What is that?
What is it?
It's called an asterisk. Us two are on a journey collecting them, which is how we ended up happening across you.
But we're not friends or anything. I'm only here because he hired me.
Ah, Carrie, details. Anyway, we heard there was someone around these parts in possession of one of these wee beauties, so I was wondering if you might know something?
No. Sorry, guys. I'm not from around here. Matter of fact, I'm not even here by choice. I got shipwrecked and just kind of washed up nearby.
A shipwreck? Talk about a calamity.
Yeah, I guess. But hey, I'm still alive and I wasn't too badly hurt, so...
Aye, sounds like you've plenty to be thankful for. Not least of all meeting the two of us. Now, shall we go and celebrate or what? That bar won't prop itself up.
All right, new party members. Not bad, not bad. Jobs and abilities can now be viewed and managed from the main menu. All right. What? Is this some sort of shady deal happening here with Sir Sloan?
Your Highness,
Huh.
a wandering merchant brings most worrisome tidings. The desert kingdom of Savalon is beset by a sudden abundance of water. So much so that full half the capital has been submerged. A deluge in the desert, milady. 'Tis unheard of. I would fain hazard a guess that this is a crystal's doing.
Savalon? The kingdom is a muse and ally of long standing. And King Orion is a fine man. I am sure he would be happy to tell us more about what has been happening. We should head there right away.
One moment, milady. Lurk not in the shadows, rogues. Show yourselves.
Uh-oh, he knows something's up. This is Gaston.
Very impressive, Sir Sloan. The greatest swordsman in the land is still as sharp as ever, it seems.
Thou knowest me. Then thee and thy companion are no mere sneak thieves, it would seem. Perhaps thou might do me the kindness of an introduction.
Well, since you asked so nicely, my sharp-eyed friend, I am Selena.
Yeah, and I'm Dag.
We will come straight to the point, yes? Princess Gloria, we want the Wind Crystal. Please make this easy for everyone and hand it over.
What?
Come now, do as we say and no one will have to get hurt.
Never mind all the fancy talk, Selena. Let's just bash him and take the bloody thing. The old codger's already got one foot in the grave. We'll be done with him in no time.
Thou thinkest me too old to school thee, boy? There is life in this old dog yet.
Ooh, Gramps has got a temper on him. Well, rage all you like, mate. You don't stand a chance against me.
Is that an asterisk?
We were looking for that.
Right, it is. Bet you wish you'd just given us the crystal now, don't ya? Bring it, old man.
What? Was it you? Do the despoilers of Musa stand before me?
Musa? What are you on about?
Mayhap you are mere mercenaries. In which case, whose coin hath purchased thy services? I'll show ya.
Who are you calling?
Oh no.
Game's up, Grandad. Put the sword down, or the kid gets it.
Stop it! Let me go! Sir Sloan, you must do as he says. What kind of monster takes a child hostage?
Whatever. It worked, didn't it? All's fair dinkum in love and war. Now shut your whinging and hand over the crystal.
Please stop it! I do not have the crystal.
Hey?
You have hidden it somewhere. Very well. Then we will just have to take you instead.
Never!
You will let the child go free? Then I will do as you say.
Princess Gloria.
Hostage trade, eh? Not a bad idea. And I'd probably go along with it too if Greybeard here hadn't rubbed me up the wrong way.
Oh!
Sir Sloan!
Fear not, your highness. 'Twill take a mightier blow than this to fell me.
Will it now? Well, there's a coincidence, because that's exactly what I was about to give you.
Oh, no.
Ready or not?
Your highness!
I have already agreed to come with you. There is no need for further bloodshed.
Oh, yeah? Think you can tell me what to do ya? You ain't the princess of me, girlie.
All right, Dag. You have had your fun.
But...
She was telling the truth. She does not have the wind crystal.
Ah, see?
Now, do as we promised and release the child. You can walk, yes? You must fetch the wind crystal and bring it to the abandoned house north of town. Once you have done that, we will release Princess Gloria. But if you even think about bringing help from Halcyonia, well, I am sure I don't need to tell you what would happen.
Oh boy. One more whack.
Smell you later, Drongo.
Princess Gloria!
Oh, knee to the face. That is terrible. Wandering monsters. Monsters freely roam the fields and dungeons of the land. Come into contact with one and battle will begin. When a monster notices you, you will see an exclamation symbol above their head. And it will come charging towards you. Try not to let monsters approach you from behind, as you will find yourself at a distinct disadvantage in the ensuing battle. Party chat. As you work your way through the story, you'll occasionally see the words party chat appear in the top right corner. Press the plus while this text is visible to enjoy conversation between the members of your heroic band. The notification will disappear after a while, but you can catch up on any party chat you've missed by opening the menu and going to Travelog Memories. Alright, looks like we already have a party chat. Let's see how that works. Comrades in arms. So, what? What are you staring like that? Oh, don't tell me you've taken a shine to Adele here. No, nothing like that. I was just wondering how long you guys have been traveling around together. That's all. I mean, the way you fight and everything, it feels like you've known each other for a long time. How long has it been, Elvis, since you first hired me? Cracky, I'm not sure. Did we meet before I set off, or did I bump into you later? I can't quite recall. Not that it matters anyway. Don't sweat the details. That's what I always say. So you don't really know each other? Or, look, you don't need to go way back with someone to know you can trust them. And trust the most important thing. You might think you need to know someone for years, but that's not always the way. It's a feeling you have, that's all. And you've either got it or you haven't. With Adele, I knew from the start I was onto a winner. Had the same feeling about you and all. Listen to your gut, laddie. You'll not go far wrong. You definitely might, but let's just not let him have his thing, shall we? Yeah, sure. Okay. I think Seth, our friend Seth here, definitely has something going on here. There definitely was something here. I don't know if this is our boat, but there was definitely a chest down there that I want to get. Can I run past this? Go, 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 go. What do we got? Oh, we are in the money. What's up, boy? All right. Actually, I think I'm going to end today's episode here. It's a bit longer. Obviously, there was a lot of story going on. Another Phoenix down. Man, we're just going to become a weapons shop selling off all this stuff. Anyway, like I said, we did a lot of story. We have to go back to town. We're going to go to the tavern, get a drink. I might even tackle a few monsters before I head in there. But again, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.